A Senate committee will hear testimony on the Zika virus, while occupiers on an Oregon refuge say they'll turn themselves in, and Kanye West debuts his new album at Madison Square Garden. I'm Regan Blissett.
And I'm Meghan McBrady. Today is February 11th, 2016, and this is Laker News. A hearing on the Zika virus and President Obama's funding request is scheduled for today before the Senate Appropriations Subcommittee that oversees health issues. Thomas Frieden, Director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and Anthony Fauci, Director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, will testify Obama is seeking $1.8 billion in emergency funding from Congress to combat the Zika virus for mosquito control programs, vaccine research, education, and improving health care for low-income pregnant women.
The last four armed occupiers of a national wildlife refuge in eastern Oregon said they would turn themselves in Thursday morning after the FBI and other officers in armored vehicles surround them in a tense standoff. The developments came as Cliven Bundy, who led a Nevada standoff with federal officers in 2014 and who is also the father of the jail leader of the Oregon standoff, was arrested in Portland. The four occupiers yelled at officers to back off and prayed to supporters over an open phone line as the standoff played out on the internet yesterday night via a phone line being live streamed.
Fresh off the voting in New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton take the stage tonight before voters again head to the polls. The Democratic race has changed since their last debate. Sanders is coming off a thumping victory but needs a strong debate heading into the next contest later this month. The Democratic caucus in Nevada on February 20th and the Democratic primary in South Carolina on February 27th feature large numbers of minority voters who have supported Clinton in the past. Tonight's debate at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee will be hosted by PBS NewsHour's Gwen Iffel and Judy Woodruff and broadcast on both CNN and PBS at 9 p.m.
North Korea today said an industrial complex it jointly runs with South Korea is now a military zone, according to media reports. It comes after South Korea yesterday said it would stop operations at the Kaohsiung industrial complex just over the North border in response to the recent rocket launch and nuclear weapons test by Pyongyang. North Korea called the move a declaration of war and said it would expel South Korean workers from the site and seize the assets of firms there, the BBC reported. The North Korea also said it was shutting down two crucial cross-border communication hotlines.
The U.S. Justice Department sued Ferguson, Missouri yesterday to force the city to change its police department and court systems after the federal government found both to be biased against minorities in the St. Louis suburb. In suing the city, which took a high-stakes gamble by rejecting a settlement with the federal government, the department will look to prove in court the same constitutional violations it's already alleged on paper: baseless stops and searches of black drivers, excessive use of force by officers, and a profit-driven court system reliant on fines for petty violations.
Yeezy season is approaching. The hip-hop visionary Kanye West is set to premiere his long-awaited new album and debut his Yeezy Season 3 fashion line Thursday at a sold-out event at New York's Madison Square Garden. The performance will feature West performing The Life of Pablo in its entirety with an appearance by Italian artist Vanessa Beecroft and will be simulcast in theaters around the world. The New York is West's seventh studio album.
Burger King says its plans to put hot dogs on its menus for the first time. Burger King says its ability to flame grill meat makes hot dogs a natural fit on its menu. With the launch, Burger King says it will offer hot dogs at all of its U.S. restaurants starting February 23rd. The move comes as Burger King works to push up sales amid intensifying competition with both McDonald's and Wendy's.
On Monday morning, John Kasich will be having a town hall meeting right here at Grand Valley in the Grand River Room. We will be covering the event live starting at 9 a.m. Tune in on either channel 46.1 or watch the live stream on our YouTube channel, GVTV. Thanks for watching Laker News. We'll see you on Monday.